Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a medication that has truly changed the way modern psychiatry treats mental illness. Aripiprazole, better known as Abilify. This isn't your typical sedative antipsychotic. It's what doctors call a dopamine stabilizer, a medicine that doesn't fully block your brain chemicals but rather balances them. That's why it's often called the next-generation antipsychotic. It's prescribed for schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression, and autism-related irritability. But the way it works and feels can surprise you. Some call it life-changing, while others describe the early weeks as uncomfortable but worth it. Before we begin, remember, this video is for education only. Always talk to your doctor before starting or stopping any medication. Now let's uncover the 7 big effects of aripiprazole. The good, the difficult, and the truly eye-opening. Effect number 1, mental clarity and stability. For many, the first noticeable effect of aripiprazole is mental clarity. Imagine your brain as a radio, full of static, intrusive thoughts, or chaotic noise. Aripiprazole doesn't mute it completely like older medications. Instead, it tunes it back to balance. People often say, "It's like my thoughts finally slowed down enough for me to breathe." Unlike older antipsychotics that make you feel emotionally flat or robotic, aripiprazole brings calmness without crushing your personality. You start thinking clearly, reacting calmly, and reconnecting with everyday life. It doesn't erase emotion, it restores balance. But here's the shocker, that clarity doesn't come overnight. The first few weeks can be uneven, even frustrating. Yet when it works, it feels like a fog lifting. Your mind, once loud and unpredictable, finally finds peace. Effect number 2, energy and motivation. Aripiprazole is different from most psychiatric drugs because it's not sedating. It can actually increase alertness. That's why many call it the daytime antipsychotic. You don't feel drugged, you feel awake. For people recovering from depression or bipolar lows, this spark of energy feels like a return to life. You wake up earlier, think faster, care about things again. But here's the catch. That same energy can flip. For some, it causes inner restlessness, pacing, or jittery energy called akathisia. You might feel like you can't sit still, like you've had too much caffeine. It's uncomfortable, but manageable with dose adjustments. It's strange. A drug meant to calm your mind can, at first, make your body restless. But once balance is achieved, energy turns productive, not chaotic. It's a fine line, and your doctor helps you walk it. Effect number 3, weight and metabolism. One of the biggest reasons aripiprazole is called next generation is because it causes less weight gain compared to drugs like olanzapine or risperidone. That's a big deal. Many people on older antipsychotics struggled with rapid weight gain, blood sugar spikes, and cholesterol issues. Aripiprazole is different. It's much gentler on metabolism. But don't be fooled, some people still gain weight, especially if appetite increases early on. The difference is that the changes are slower, more controllable, and often temporary. Here's a tip from patients. Small habits make a big difference. Walk daily, eat clean, and track your weight. If you start gaining suddenly, talk to your doctor early. Aripiprazole's metabolic profile is one of its strongest points. You get mental calm without the same physical burden. Effect number 4, sleep and rest patterns. This one's interesting. Aripiprazole can affect everyone's sleep differently. Some feel energized and alert, making it hard to fall asleep. Others feel a mild fatigue and sleep more deeply. Why? Because it slightly activates dopamine, which controls alertness and motivation. In the first few weeks, your sleep cycle might feel off. Vivid dreams, shallow rest, even waking up at 3 a.m. It's confusing, but it's part of your body adjusting. Over time, many people find that their natural rhythm returns, with less anxiety, fewer nightmares, and deeper sleep. Doctors often recommend taking it in the morning if it's energizing, or at night if it feels calming. The key is consistency. When balanced, your sleep becomes restorative. Not drugged, just peaceful. Effect number 5, emotional balance and depression relief. Here's where aripiprazole really surprises people. It's also used to boost antidepressants. If you've been on SSRIs or SNRIs with little relief, doctors may add aripiprazole to wake up your emotional circuits. It works by gently increasing dopamine in the prefrontal cortex, the area that controls motivation, hope, and pleasure. Suddenly, things that felt meaningless start to matter again. You smile, plan, dream, things depression took away. But there's a warning here, too. Too much dopamine cancing the mood upward, causing agitation or irritability. That's why doctors start low and adjust slowly. When balanced, it's transformative. A sense of emotional normalcy returns. Not too high, not too low, just right. Effect number 6, restlessness and movement effects. Let's talk about the side that surprises most users, restlessness. For some, the mental calm of aripiprazole comes with physical unease. You might tap your foot, shift in your seat, or feel like your body wants to move constantly. It's called akathisia, and it's more common at higher doses. It's not dangerous, but can be distressing if ignored. The good news? Doctors can manage it easily by lowering the dose, changing timing, or adding a small calming medication. The shocking part is how unpredictable it can be. One person feels peaceful and still, another feels hyperactive. That's the strange beauty of brain chemistry. Every person's reaction is unique. Once adjusted, the restlessness fades and calmness remains, steady, clear, and strong. Effect number 7, long-term brain balance and wellness. Over the long term, aripiprazole isn't just managing symptoms. It's helping your brain rebalance its chemistry. It regulates dopamine and serotonin in a way that supports stable thinking, emotional control, and resilience. Many long-term users describe it as finally being myself again. They can work, socialize, and function without the dullness that older drugs caused. It doesn't erase your emotions, it gives you control over them. The real magic happens after consistency, months of steady use. The storms settle, the mind clears, and for many it feels like life becomes possible again. Of course, regular checkups matter. Weight, blood tests, and emotional monitoring keep you safe. Used correctly, aripiprazole can be one of the most empowering tools in modern psychiatry. So to wrap it up, aripiprazole offers clarity without sedation. It stabilizes dopamine, not suppresses it. It helps with depression, bipolar, and schizophrenia, while keeping your energy and motivation alive. But it's not without challenges. Restlessness, sleep changes, and dose sensitivity are real. The secret is balance. With patience, medical guidance, and self-awareness, aripiprazole can bring lasting calm, focus, and emotional strength. If this video helped you understand it better, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Stay informed, stay hopeful, and take care of your mind.